Are you ready? Ready?
Hi, my name is Valerie Dozier. I'm giving y'all a speech today on how to make apple turnovers. Have you ever wondered if there was an easy dessert that you could make for your family after a long day of work and after a long night in the kitchen preparing dinner, but you didn't want to spend additional hours in the kitchen preparing for it? I got the best recipe for you that you've been longing for. It's simple, easy, and it only takes about 10 minutes to cook and prepare for it. And it's very enjoyable. What I'm going to show y'all today is how to make apple turnovers. They're a sweet, tasteful dessert, which is 3 simple, easy steps. The first step is gathering all your materials. The next step is putting everything together. And the last step is baking the dessert. I got this recipe out of a cookbook that I found in my parents' kitchen, and we decided to cook it one day and try it out. And we enjoyed it ever since. So the first thing you're going to do is gather all your ingredients together. I'm going to turn on this George Foreman grill that I have right here, just so it can heat up. So when we're ready to cook it, it'll be well heated. The next thing I'm going to need is a package of the original croissants. You can get any kind. I know they make different kinds at the store now, big and fluffy, buttermilk. You can get any kind you prefer. The kind I'm going to use today is big and buttery. The next thing I'm using is Lux fried apples. I'm using the fat-free one. And the next thing I'll be using is ground cinnamon. You can use cinnamon sugar, any cinnamon you prefer. And for the apples, you can use any apples you prefer also. Next, I'm going to open the can of apples. And I'm going to pour it in this large bowl. The next step I'm going to do is I'm going to open the cinnamon and sprinkle cinnamon all over the apples. After that, I'm going to take this spoon and stir it to make sure the cinnamon is all over every apple. After that, I'm taking a little bit of flour just to put on this placemat that I have to roll the croissant in it. After I place the flour on the placemat, I'm going to open the croissants. After you open it, you're going to roll the croissants out. They have lines in it to show you where you can unroll it and separate them. So I'm only going to take 2 for right now. And I'm going to roll it around in the flour. After I do that, I'm going to take a spoonful of apples and place it in the middle of the croissant. You can place as many apples as you want, but the apples are kind of big. You can cut them up if you want to. After you feel like you put enough apples on your croissant, you take the top one and place it on top of the other croissant. And you can take the back of a spoon or a fork and just smash it together to seal it. After you do that, my grill is ready. I have a green light on top letting me know when it's heated. So I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to take a little bit of the pan. I'm using a butter flavor, and I'm just going to spray it some so it won't stick. I'm gonna take this spatula and it's gonna help me put the croissant onto the grill. After I do that, I lower this down and I just let it ease down. I have a light on top of the grill that lets me know when it's ready. You can cook it until it's like a golden brown, or you can cook it until you feel like it's cooked for you, or everyone likes it different. It usually takes a couple minutes on the grill. You can lift it up occasionally just to check and see if it's ready for you, or if you like it just lightly golden or you want it dark and golden. Okay, after this is how I like mine, just a light golden, but the dough and everything is finished. So I'm just taking my spatula and my fork, and I'm scooping it up and putting it back on a placemat, or you can put it on a plate if you like. And then I like mine, so I sprinkle a little cinnamon on top of it, and I usually get a spoonful of vanilla ice cream. But that's it. So after a long day of work and you finish cooking dinner and everything, and the children or somebody wants dessert, you can easily make them apple turnover. Thank you. That's 7 minutes for my career.
6 minutes, 57 seconds.